this is probably really bad video quality right now, but so an hour and a half or so into filming this vlog, my camera started like flashing and I was like, what's going on? This is really weird. I'm just sitting there doing my work online and I see that my SD card for the camera has been like rejected the entire time. And so I'm like going back and I'm like, oh my gosh, no. And so I just lost all of the first footage. And so I am now at Walmart to like find a SD card that will be compatible with my camera and maybe a tripod. I don't know, because I couldn't find my real tripod. But this first vlog is going so great. So I am here at Walmart. So basically this is the start of the vlog since the last part of it got deleted and I'm just freaking out and it's really bad quality because it's on my phone and I'm literally in my car. So I'm gonna go do that. And I realized as soon as I pulled in here, I was like, where's my face mask? Where is it? Because I still wear face masks inside and it's at home, but thankfully my kind fiance, he has like 2 camo ones in here and they're always sanitized, and so I will be wearing this lovely camo one in, and it's turning out to be a great afternoon, guys. So I'll see you in a little bit, I guess. Alrighty, okay. So today I am doing my very first vlog for my channel. And so it's basically just me kind of going around, and this is actually my second time trying to shoot this. So I have a pattern that I'm designing today and I'm having some issues with it, with the way that I wanted it to work out, and it didn't work out the way I wanted it to. And so basically I'm unwinding a whole pair of socks just to like go through my little design notebook and redo it. So that'll be a fun little thing for you guys to watch. And then I'm probably going to take my dogs for a walk this afternoon, so you'll get to meet my 2 of my fur babies. Well, probably just one. I don't think Katie the pup wants to go out. But yeah, so that's basically this afternoon. I was planning on doing the vlog earlier. I fell asleep after I went for a run, and so yeah, let's do this. You want to watch me wind some yarn? Here is a little tour, so please don't look too closely over there. It's a mess right now. But so this is where I was just shooting, and this is kind of the parlor of my new house. And this is kind of like our antique room, our reading room, our knitting room, well, my knitting room. So I have my bookshelf over here, the couch, the chest, and the window. Some fun things on the wall. And then if we go over here, I have my beautiful yarn cabinet that is like overflowing, another bookshelf that's overflowing, and then my little winder and another yarn storage station. And it looks like a hot mess right now because I need another bookshelf, but that's not a surprise. So I have my yarn winder and I have my Swift. So that is what I will be using here. So once again, let's do this. I feel so dumb today. But, so this is the pair of socks that I'm going to be unwinding, and it's for my summer, I haven't decided on the name yet, but it's like summer reading sock series. So it's going to be a pattern, and this yarn is from A Busy Life, and it's amazing yarn. I just screwed up the pattern, and I didn't like it, and so I forgot that I'd gotten this yarn, and I hadn't unpacked my winder yet, so I had wound it by hand, and so I will now be rewinding it all by hand while listening, not watching, listening to one of my favorite podcasts, and that's why we drink, and wishing that I could go to their live shows at our now shut down because of quarantine, and hoping that maybe next year I can get a ticket or two.
I need to not pick up my phone. I'll go straight to airplane mode. Find something to do. I know I can be a little bit cold, but my third eye is going blind. I'm unaligned with my body and mind. It's playing tricks. I say I'm fine, but really it's hurting me deep inside. Cause I've been dreaming about you. Ooh, I've been wishing that I was next to you. I've been dreaming of us.
Okay, so I just realized something. The yarn that I'm using, so these two yarns, they're not from A Busy Life. She made all my other yarns. She dyed all my other yarns for me. These are actually the Madeline Tosh. I can't remember what they're called, but this little guy, it was one of those unicorn tails. I don't know what color. I think it was like amber or something, and I can't remember what this one was called, but it's nice and variegated, really, really pretty. And so this pattern that I'm working on is called the Wild Socks, and I just wasn't happy with how the cuff looked, and so I rewound the entire pair, and now I will be working in my journal, and so I'll be showing you guys that right now. Okay.
I've been thinking that this is not a need or a must, but love has treated me so wrong. This year all I've got to show are songs, and I want to be super duper true to you, but God, I don't know what to do, cause last year I was just 22. Feels like it up and flew so far away and out of view, but 23 seems like me and you, cause I've been dreaming about you. Ooh, I've been wishing I was next to you. Ooh, I've been dreaming of us. Oh, I've been thinking this is not a need or I've been dreaming of us. I know sometimes I make you feel sick.
Hi, Reggie. We're gonna go out and play while I'm taking a break real quick. So Reggie is gonna be a happy camper. Let's go,
Sorry, this is how I
Reg.
play this stupid game. I can't act like a child and disobey all that you want from me and that you say. I'm sorry, baby. Please, puppy. I'm trying to be ultra mega happy and show you my smile and send you my feelings. And fuck, it is so hard being so damn far. I guess I'll just stay.
Are you a happy boy? Let's take a tour of the... My beans are up! Okay, so I decided to start this cute little garden, and I have these little spoons that I bought at Walmart, and I painted them so they say what they are. And I didn't see this until just now. My green beans are coming up. Look at that. Oh, I'm so happy. You can see where the beans split to make the sprout. Then over here I have some zucchini. It's a squash on the thing. They're not looking hot, so I'm worried, but we'll see where they go. And then the rest of the garden is over there, and I have some beets, and then far over there I have potatoes. I'm going to fix up the rest, and that's going to be where I put my Brussels sprouts. But my beans are looking so good. If anything, we will just survive on beans. Learn how to can them. So I've actually been super productive in the past couple of hours. I have started the toe of my sock, and I am about 4 rows into my pattern. It's only taken me 2 hours because I was unbelievably slow at it because of the pandemic. I really fell out of wanting to knit just because when we went into the pandemic and the whole quarantine, I thought I was wanting oh my gosh, now I have all this time and I'll just knit, and that's what I'm going to do. And when reality hit, the feeling of wanting to knit kind of stopped. And so I think this is going to be a way to help me regain my knitting mojo back. But I'm extremely happy with how this has turned out so far today. Makes me really happy. And the book, like the pattern book and the individual patterns will be releasing in July. So about 2 weeks before my wedding, which is very scary because I was wanting to get them out like in June, and then with the pandemic, I was like, what about testers? And so I have decided to just not do testers this time. And I'm just making sure all of the wording in the patterns is correct, and I have tested them, and I have one of my best friends, I'm having her read through the patterns too, just to make sure that they sound okay. And just because people aren't able to get yarn, and even though like stores are opening up right now, I know you can't go to like your local yarn store, like, because even me, I'm nervous to go into stores because I have like a medical condition that leaves me a little bit more vulnerable than most people. So I'm still always worried, and I'm always taking the highest precautions. So it's just really scary. So I understand, and so I don't think testers are the best thing right now, but after, because I only have 2 patterns left, so I can knock those out this week. And after that, I will start working on patterns for the fall. But I have one cool thing. So this is a sneak peek at one of my patterns I will be releasing in the book, and it's the Great Gatsby shawl, and it's 4 balls of Caron Simply Soft, and it has this crochet picotte edging on it, but it looks really nice. I haven't blocked this one, and honestly, I'm not sure if it needs to be blocked or not. I want to make another one in an all plain, like all one color. But one of my thinkings was like, this is a worsted weight yarn, and I had 4 of them in my stash. And you can find them at any Walmart. You can order them on Amazon. They're not a specialty yarn like Madeline Tosh. Like, it's really simple. You can do it with like Red Heart, like a really cheap yarn that still makes it look really pretty. And so I thought it was kind of perfect, especially for the pandemic. Also has this ribbing on the edge that I really, really like. So this is one of the patterns, and I've never written a shawl pattern before, but it took me, I take forever to make shawls up anyways. It's really awful because I know some people can just whip them out so quickly. And after I get like about halfway through, it just takes me triple time to do a row, and it's awful. But so I'm going to be finishing typing this up and getting pictures out. So that's my next big thing, getting pictures. And I don't know how I want to get pictures of socks in summer. That'll be a fun adventure, I guess, but I will be on it soon. Thank goodness for my boyfriend, fiance, husband guy. So he's always my photographer behind all this stuff. Yeah, and I think for the next video I'll do a design book flip through possibly. So we'll see how that goes, but happy knitting, everyone. Bye.
And stay singing in my